G'day mate and welcome back to Techtonica with me, Jetty. In our last episode, we finally unlocked the emergency beacon and we confirmed that everybody is definitely dead. We confirmed this by finding not only a dead body, but also now a green cube. So now we have the orange, yellow, whatever color cube you want to call Sparks. We now have a green paladin cube. Yep, so now we have two cubes we get to wander around the map. And we was hoping with two cubes we could wander around and re-expose some of the lore and see if Mr. Paladin had anything to add to the story. So far, no. Mr. Paladin's been very, very quiet and hasn't really unlocked any new insights. But that's okay. We did upgrade the Victor Station to the next tier, which was not too bad, but now we need to unlock the very, very next tier, which now costs 1,400 Atlantum ingots. Which brings us to our next problem. We've been told by Sparks that we can no longer mine Atlantum ore the fun way with explosives. We need to actually mine it and process it properly to turn it into ingots. So that's today's plan. Today's plan is all going to be about smelting, all about automation, and with that out of the way, I'd like to ask a very important question, and that is, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like early in the video. Not happy with the video, didn't enjoy the video. I'll tell you what, you can have one of my two cubes. You can have a green cube or a yellow cube, orange cube, whatever color it was, and you can have one of those in exchange. I'll keep you like, but you can have a cube back instead. Anyway, with the recap out of the way, let's get into today's episode. So we finished up at the greens, well, the green biome with the green cube, and it was pointed out to me by Editor JD that I seem to have missed another research, another scannable. So let's grab that really quickly. And now we have Power Trim Mark II. Yes, which we can't unlock. Power Trim 3. So one of these up here. Cool. So we need to go activate some purple cubes and throw them in the great blue ball towers. We need some purple balls to go with our blue balls. Then we're pretty much there's a couple of things we can unlock. All right, let me go do that, and then we'll jump into the medical center. I need to do the medical center. So we've gone and fixed up our ball problem. Yes, and it means we should be able to unlock that, and also we'll take that one at the same time. We can't do anything there. We can't do anything there. We can't do anything there. We can get biodents. I don't need biodents. Thanks for making the thing go away. Yep. Terraforming. We can have a 3x3 tunnel. So we can tunnel a little bit faster. Yep. Next thing we need to do is we need to admire the great walls of blue balls. Yes. And we need to go to the medical center. Yep. I have upgraded power just a little bit. I think we're at a lot of power now, so we don't have to worry about power, at least for hopefully a long time. And then medical center with our cubes exposed. It's much better than our balls exposed. Okay, so you can't be scanned. All right, I'm curious whether any of these scannables become rescannable. Now we have more cubes to talk to us, more cubes to tell us about things. All right, light therapy is still light. That laptop. See, it looks shiny. It looks like it's scannable. You, scannable? No. Loot box, still empty. Okay. See, you're scannable again.
I know the vibe of a giant broken surgical arm seems sinister in an abandoned hospital.
We've heard this.
But what doesn't seem sinister in an abandoned hospital? These things were great. They could do checkups right through your suit.
Okay, so that's unchanged. It's just scannable again. Okay. But the bed is no longer scannable. And crate's still empty. Okay.
Breaker, this facility has the tech we need to get you out of your suit. Maybe we can finally hear your voice and figure out who you are. Give me a second and I'll initiate the removal protocol. When a work suit is all that stands between you and being killed by pretty much everything, they make it a little more complicated than pulling on a zipper.
Suit removal denied. Security clearance Sigma.
With all of that.
Denied? We'll see about that.
Oh.
Colonel Paladin?
I'm sorry, Sergeant. Sigma is not a security clearance I possess.
Sir, how could that be possible? The only people who even outrank you are...
The only people who outrank me are not your concern. The Groundbreaker does not seem to be in danger or in pain. They are not disabled or impaired in their ability to construct the machines to meet our objectives. We are in no position to dwell on it. You will drop this matter.
Understood.
You're a cube listening to another cube. You know, sure, he's your commanding cube. Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Sure. All right. So the Colonel doesn't want us out of our suit. All right. Sure. Okay. So automation. We have lots of blue balls automated. Obviously. We have this station. Hopefully, is short 250 iron frames. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 250 iron frames right here. Can I mass collect? Preferably without the blue balls. I can't input directly in the building. Okay, fine. Input into the terminal. That was still not enough. How many do we need? 75. Okay, but there's probably... I should have looked at how many were in the machines. Alright, so that shouldn't take too long. Cool, ghost belts. I love ghost belts. Alright, we need to get Atlantum ore. Actually, we need to do two things. We need to get Atlantum ore. I also need to grab some bits and pieces. So, we have a couple of bits and pieces already. We have a couple of Mark II smelters. We also have a couple of Mark II threshers, a couple of Mark II smelters, and that's about it. Yes. So step one is we need to access the ore itself. So as we're going to have to do that with a Mark II miner, which requires power, we're going to start off by dragging the floors with us. There to there. And let's start at this end. So I want to build a floor. Let's go with, we've discovered Atlantum ore with the scanner. Great. And let's build that out to about there somewhere. Okay, can I bring up you? And we just clear a little bit of space around this thing. Go mine faster. Also, can I change to a different drill bit? Thank you. Because at the end of the day, I'm probably going to mine this at max speed, which is going to require probably a couple of miners. Okay, can we bring out our floors? Cover the whole area in floor. That'll do. Okay. That won't do. There's a bit sticky. It's annoying. Go away. Okay. Back to floor. Okay. Floor. Cool. Alright, so we need to go... Basically, I want to go through that wall. Alright, we need to put a miner here. Miner here is going to take a minute because I don't have access to the miner just yet. But what I do have access to is this floor. So can I... Yeah. Wrong button. No, we want to go left more. Okay, can I go back to you? Can I swap you down to a 3x3? I'm hoping that's... Oh, that is super fast. That's walking speed. I like it. No, 3x3. 3x3. Okay. We lined up now? Pretty much. Okay. So, we're going to come through to here with our floor. There. To there. To there. Yeah. And then this the thing? You're always going to swap back between floors and walls and digging and yeah. Okay, no, other way. Perfect. Okay. Wouldn't mind if I was a little bit further to the left. Okay. Alright, that'll do us. Alright, can we go back to scrolly. Floors. Alright, can I bring floors through to here? And then we need to get you far enough that I can hook floor into floor. Yeah, okay. Alright, floor into floor. Alright, and can I build... Actually, can I... Hello? Okay, no. I need to get up. A very important trick if you need to go high. Yeah, if you stay on the edge, you can build yourself up. Okay, so can we go belts? I'm going to need a belt down here to bring up ore. Great. All right. Let's just get this part done. Belt through to here. Turn. Let's go this way. Go back to our mold machine. Let's get a flatten 7x7, please. And we'll just rip apart everything that's in our way. Cool. And then run our belts. Actually, I have a lot of floor. Let's run our floor here. Yeah. Yeah, because I want to mass automate this stuff. We need to have 1,400. 1,400 ingots, which is going to take us a minute or two without mass automation. Hence, I want to have mass automation. So that's going to be our plan. That's going to be our plan for today. We want to make something that is scalable and scale it right from square one. Can I fill in that? And can I fill in that? Okay. Can I throw lights there, lights there, lights there, lights there, and a floor, which we can remove, so all the floors light up. All right. So can we remove that? Can I also remove that? There's more naked floor sticking back through. Can we? No more naked floor. No. Bad floor. Okay. All right. We're going to bring this to here somewhere. Let's go with here. All right. This is going to be our plan. All right. First thing I want is I want my Mark II threshers. Now, the general rule of thumb is a Mark II is twice the speed of a Mark I. It's not quite. It's a little bit weird. We'll just call that Techtonica and maths and leave it at that. Okay. Can I remove those? All right. First off, let's just boot this system up because there's a whole production chain here we need to talk about.
Task inbound. Smelting Atlantum ingot. Supply threshers with Atlantum ore to produce Atlantum powder. Combine Atlantum powder with kind lavine extract and shiver thorn extract to produce Altan
compound V. To get a mixture.
Atlantum mixture into Atlantum ingot.
To then take the mixture and put it into an ingot. Okay? So, first thing is, if I put in one ore, we're going to get 1 and 2. Okay? So I'm going to need to remove a lot of material. And we're going to have, one of the main issues we're going to have is going to be actually inserter throughput. Okay? We're going to have giant inserter throughput problems. Not only with Mark II machines, which Mark II machines is fairly common, but you're actually going to have it with Mark I machines as well. Because I don't have like a Mark II assembler. So we're going to have throughput issues no matter what. Can I remove that, please? Okay, first things first. We're going to take our... That's the wrong recipe. I need that recipe. Okay, we're going to take our mixture, and I'm going to run it up to... Actually, I'm going to run it the opposite direction. to run it this way. And I'm going to build this out here because I want to scale in that direction. And I have enough room to scale it, I don't know, 10 machines long. Let's go with 10 machines long. Nope, I want you to join into that belt. Okay, next off, my limestone. My limestone, we're just going to dispose of, okay? It's going to go this way, and then we're going to dump it over there into the main base somehow, eventually. We'll worry about that in just 1 minute. Actually, we will... This is a hole back to... Oh, that's where we dug our way out of a spaceship. I'm keeping that there for, you know, in case we ever need to dig our way back into a spaceship. Okay, so we're going to leave this belt. This will be as far as we will extend this build. We're going to put in a box. I'm going to put in a buffer box. Input, input. Output, output. Done. Okay, so we have a buffer box for our limestone for now. Alright, I need to bring in our ore. Our ore is going to come in on this belt, and I have a certain amount of ore currently that I want to input into this system. So we're going to put a couple of inserters. I'm going to rotate you, and I'm going to take our belt, and I'm going to run it... No, I'm going to remove that light. We're going to run this that way. Okay. Then I'm going to take my belt, and I'm going to run it on top of this belt, and then over here, and then same as I did with threshers previously, I'm going to run it over here, around, and into there. Okay, that's going to be our input. All right, so that's stage number 1. So stage number 1 gives us the Atlantum powder. Now it needs to go into an assembler. Whack you there. Okay, so it needs to have 3 powder, 5 of the lava, and then 1 of the compound V, which is going to give us a couple of problems. One of them is going to be throughput. This is only a Mark 1 assembler. If we had a Mark 2 assembler, it would run at obviously twice the speed, roughly. We have an awful lot of materials we need to get in here. At the very minimum, I have a 2 and I have a 1, okay? Which would be the 2 that you would ideally put on a long-handed inserter. But the problem is, even moving 2 materials over with a long-hand inserter, with the crafting time is 0.33. Yep. Got to remember, an assembler has a crafting speed of 1/4 what you do, so it has a crafting speed of 1.2 roughly for this recipe. In saying that, we do have threshing speed, assembly speed 2. So it now has a crafting speed of, 150% of base speed, so it's now crafting half the speed you are, which still means that this particular recipe is going to take a 0.66. I can't get 2 materials into this or out of this in 0.66. So what we need to do is we need to come up with a totally unique build to keep this running at the speed we require. Let's put you there. Okay, so I need to make this. I'm going to have to bring in Kindle extract. So we're going to have to bring in lava with a shortened setup. I'm also going to have to bring in the powder with a shortened setup. So we'll go with that. So bring in powder on one side, the lava on the other side. I can bring in the Shivathon, the compound V on a longhand inserter, but it means my actual mixture that I need to output is going to have to come out in the middle, which means I'm going to need another assembler. Scroll there to do the exact same. And I'm going to have to bring my output out here or out here, either or. So that's going to be our plan. We're going to remove all of this. And our plan is going to be remove you, rotate you this way, and we're going to have lots and lots and lots and lots of these. Can I remove you? Cool. And we're going to go with an assembler, and then a 3-tile gap for another assembler. So I can go with short, long, output, and then I can take out my output above, well, my original input, just because it gets it out of the way. Okay. All right. So I need to get that, and I need to get that. Okay. which now means I need to go find the other materials. So I am pretty sure that if we go look at these inserters, they're done, right? Yes, so you guys are no longer inserting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut a hole between there and there. Yeah, I don't need that stuff anymore. Because I need to run a whole bunch of materials out. First off, we're going to have the blue stuff, the compound V. I'm going to take compound V, and I'm going to run it here. Yep. So this is our compound V, which I'm just going to deposit right there for the moment. We're going to have some weird belts. It's fine. We can tidy them up later. Next thing I need to do is we need to have a limestone dump. So I need to bring back my limestone. There, and there. This is going to be the best place for me to dump limestone. Purely because, well, it's a reasonably fast belt, and this is where... This is the end of my limestone belt. So actually, technically, I should bring it in... You. There. Okay. Can I... Let's go this way, this way, this way. Oh. Okay. You go to there. Bring you down and into there. Okay. This is going to be our limestone get rid of belt. Okay. Alright, I still need to bring in more belts, because we still need to get our Kindle Vine extract, aka our lava, and I need to set up smelting, which means I need something to burn, which is going to be this on a faster belt, please. Okay, can I go from there to there? Ooh. Like, you did so well, but then you refused to plug in at the end. I have no idea what the sound was. Right, I need to take this out. On top of that belt. On top of that belt. You want to go over the stairs. You know what? I'm half tempted to let you. Can I rotate you and then... Yeah, come this way. Okay. There. No, one more tile. Yeah. Okay, so this is our fuel matter. And what else do we need? We needed lava. Okay, can I grab lava? Lava is on the bus-ish thing that we have over here, and it stops about here. Okay, can I remove that, and plan ahead? I'm gonna need a belt here to keep you raised. I'm gonna need a belt here to keep you raised, and hopefully confirm. Yep, we got that connector on there. Okay, and then how the hell do I get that over there? All right, so we're gonna run here to here to. Okay, we're gonna run there to there. Then we're gonna run this one backward. Plugs into there. Great. This forward. Follow the fuel belt. Yep, there to there to there to there. Okay. Alright, bit of a mess, but it's our mess. Alright, so we need to get Shiverthorn, our compound V. So our compound V needs to come in here. So this is compound V and lava. Alright. So that's one belt and two belt. there, to there. Like I said, I want to make this scalable. This is why we're going for mass production, because 1,400 ingots, unless we really scale it, is going to take a while. Okay, so the one on the right is our lava. Okay, and you are our compound V. So can we do compound V, simple in. All right. Your limestone. Can I grab limestone whilst we're here? Okay, limestone is going to come out this belt, out this belt. On top of our compound V. One more tile. Yep. And then into there. All right. So that means lava is going to come into there. And that should be everything we need to automate the very first steps. Very first steps. Okay, also lights. Lights are important. Can I put a light in here, please? And a light in there, please. Alright. Also, we can, whilst we wait for materials to get here, can I put you there? And there. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wrong type. That one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are we? Limestone. Okay, materials got here. So, materials have got here. So if I shove that in there, you should craft. And then you should output that. Okay, that's going to come along to here. All right. I need to then smelt that. So we're going to have our row of smelters, which I'm figuring we're going to put here. Here. Because for every one assembler, I need 2 smelters. So this is going to very, very, very quickly stack up into a lot of smelting. Okay, we're going to bring you to there. And we're going to bring you to here. And actually, we might remove you. Okay, you're going to be an output. You're going to be 1 in. Then we're going to bring in fuel. I don't know whether this is going to work. I think I'm going to end up... Let's put you there. Okay. We're going to go with long-handed for fuel, short-handed for material. We're going to put that in there. And you're going to be output. And like so. And then I can, in the future, put another smelter here. With another long-handed and another short one. Okay. Alright, so that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Can I remove that so that one doesn't actually run? And then we should be able to stop here, come here, and give you all of that. Alright. So that should start the process. You guys should start getting, and we might actually just try and speed that up a little bit. Okay. I also need to get the other outputs done. Okay, so you are going to be an output, 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 out, and outs with in and in. Wrong button. Okay, you are going to do powder, powder, and powder. And with that done, you are ready to go, which means we bring this through to here, rotate, rotate, forward a tail, rotate, and then face into the inserter so you can't confuse things. All right. And then same story. I need you to do that one, you to do that one, and you to do that one. And then I can bring, no, I can have you do output. Then I can bring my ore forward to that tile, up, over, around, around, and around. Okay. And then this is rotate and rotate. That'll plug them in, and we should be good to go. All right. So you guys are getting... It's buried underneath. Nothing slid past, so the assemblers are grabbing everything and outputting. Okay, so we have our first steps. Obviously, I'm going to need to go grab more assembly machines, but our plan would be an assembly there, an assembly there, lots of inserters, lots of assemblies, blah, 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 blah. And then smelters, obviously, we've only got one ingot so far. Okay, obviously, I'm going to need more smelters, smelter. And the idea is we can just scale this.
You've got a nice little batch of smelters going there,
Thanks,
Breaker.
lady.
Don't stop.
That's the plan. Okay, input. Oh, that's the output belt. Output belts. That's fuel. So get the fuel plugged in next. Fuel, and fuel. And then input, because my smelter's not nearly fast enough. Like I said, I need about three of the smelters for every one assembler. Yeah, definitely want to build that on top of the smelter. Okay. Alright, can I put a box here for now? And then, if I have 11, I have 11. 11 is all I need, because after I have 11, I can craft one drill, okay? Because this requires something Atlantum ore. So, with my one drill, we can now start automating the process, which is really the bit I want to get to. I want to have this. Oh god, that is such a long craft time. Okay. Well, whilst we wait for you to craft, nope. I want that one. Out, and out. And then all the units. Close. Speedrunning in 3D is, or speedrunning style of throwing out inserters is very difficult in 3D. Okay, bring that to there. You have a little bit of ore, which is at the moment super precious, so we're going to manually put that in there. I'm going to take out you. And I'm going to take out you, because it's 2 bits of ore, isn't it? It is 3 bits of mixture to 1 ingot. Okay, 9, please. Oh, you are crafting. Okay, you are crafting. I will have enough for 2 miners. Oh, wow. Yeah, when you finish crafting, which takes forever, or smelting. All right, so with our 2 miners, we need to put these on the hotbar. Cool. And I have some green stuff on me, which is... I thought I just saw... Oh, I have mixture. Okay, you can have mixture then. Alright, so I have an extra ingot. Okay, so we should be able to now come down here and put down our very first miner. Yeah, okay. Very first miner. Let's put you here. Okay, a couple of things about these guys. Super duper duper fast, which is good, because we're going to need a lot of this stuff. Next problem we're going to have is going to be output. Nope. Like I said, inserter throughput is a big problem in Techtonica. It just isn't fast enough. As we can see, This has only 3 output slots onto it. It's the exact same footprint as the Mark 1 miner, but oh, I rotated it. That explains it. Okay. 27, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 29, 29. Yeah. 3 fast inserters can't keep up. So we do have access to a couple of stack inserters we found, which means I'm going to pull you out and I'm going to put in a stack inserter. With a stack inserter, 29, 28, 27, it can just keep up. Okay, and we did get a second one, didn't we? We did. So I'm going to put a second one here. We're going to do the same. We're going to output, and F10, output, and plug that in there. Now, is that enough to flood the belt? I don't think so yet, but it's getting close. And we've only got 2 miners. F8, please. Just fill in that little corner. Also, we can pull out that light and that light from the ground, fill in that hole, and fill in that hole. And then we'll put our lights. Yeah. Okay. That might be enough to flood the belt, actually. That's enough to flood the belt already. Yeah. 2 drills has completely filled a Mark II belt. Yep. Okay. All right. So, you guys are all processing. Yes. You guys are not all processing because I haven't set the recipes or set the inserters. In, out, and then you. I need to run backward. I need to run you down. Okay. So then you're going to do that one, and you're going to do that one. I'm going to give you that so it's not in my inventory anymore. And then I just need to go get some assemblers and repeat this like 30 times. Yeah, also, can I craft threshers? I can craft threshers. I need to repeat this with a number of threshers. Because obviously we have the capacity. We have more than the capacity from just 2 miners. So I will see you guys in just a second after we've added just a tiny. Actually, we might stand at this end. We might stand at this end. Yeah. We're seeing just a tiny bit of mass automation. And after a few moments, a lot of inserters and well, probably a lot of power. Yeah, you know, a good 4,000 kilowatts worth of power. We have our mass automation. We have an awful lot of threshers. An awful lot of threshers making an awful lot of limestone. So much limestone that this was the solution. Yeah, it is a solution. It might not be a good solution, but it is a solution because we're just making so much limestone. In fact, I might need another box. Yeah. Yep. Are you struggling to output? 305. Yeah. In fact, all of these are struggling to output. We actually make too much powder. We make too much powder because our assemblers don't have enough of the Kinovine extract. We're bringing in basically a full belt's worth, and it just disappears. It disappears after not many machines. The good news is we're feeding almost the whole smelting line. Like the last couple are not running, and we have made 400. So we're a good way there. Which also means we should have the materials now to open the door CB1501. We just need to go and have high voltage cables, which means I need to go craft some of those. We also, if we come back up to our main threshing area, cool. You guys. Whoop. Gravity, thanks. Okay, we don't actually produce a full belt of the Kinovine extract. The good news is we have for quite some time been buffering up the spare, so now we're releasing the buffer. It is meaning that there is a full belt going down this spiral, but with thresher speeding being increased by 50%, micro stutters. Okay, we have a situation where our belts are, well, it's not our belts are full, our inserters are too slow, okay? I can't actually output this material fast enough. Like, I have 3 filter inserters here and 3 filter inserters here, I have 2 going in. I could probably cut that back to 1, but they're backed up at the same rate. Like, adding an extra inserter doesn't help. I need to add an extra pair of inserters because every single time we put a stem in, we get a 1-for-1 for the extract and the fiber. So the only option I have is to, well, add more of them. That's going to mitigate our slowness of inserters. So I've added 2 more threshers and some lights. Some lights, sir. Always need to have lights. Cool. Added 2 more threshers, which should max out our belts. Yep, there we go. We can see that's maxed out already on our Kinevite extract. Our plant matter, well, that's also going to be maxed out. But that is just running, well, into plant matter frames, which technically we might have an issue with. Yeah. We're getting close to the stage where a lot of these situations... Actually, I can do this one right now. I need you to come forward a tile. I need you to bounce over that. And then I need you to pop back in there. A lot of these stages, we're now sort of at the point where... Actually, it should be that one. Oh. Okay, I'll fix that. Yeah, it wasn't important at all, or complicated. Cool. Compound V. Compound V. Yeah, and then that goes... no, that needs a belt there to keep it raised. Into there. And into there. Okay. As I was saying, in a lot of these cases, I need to have 2 belts. I need to have basically start creating a multi-lane bus. A multi-lane bus to start getting around and mitigating belt throughput issues. Yeah, like this extract. I could take this and... Unfortunately, we just don't use that much in the base. Like, we're using it for fast inserters. We're using it technically here somewhere for accumulators. Yeah, no idea where that is. There it is. We're using it for accumulators, but of course you don't make accumulators all that often. And we were using it to turn to limestone, but well, as I said, limestone's maxed out. The only thing I can do is start breaking, well, some of the limestone mining we're doing by breaking belts. Therefore, this belt would have slightly higher throughput, but not by a whole lot. Not by a whole lot at all. The good news is after we finish this tech, we get a way to deal with limestone on a mass scale, which is good. Also lets you get into a little bit later game with less resource mining. Yeah, so we do have a decent amount of the Atlantum all ready to go. I also have an inventory full of junk, which I need to sort out. Yep. And we should be ready for the next episode to go unlock, well, the next tier. Both the next tier of Victor and also the door CB, which is the barracks, I want to say? Yeah. And also with us unlocking the next tier, we can unlock the Assembler Mark II, the Smelter Mark II, also stack inserters, which means we can actually get more miners up and running. We can get monorail. The monorail, unless the bugs have been fixed with it, I'm probably not going to touch. It's a great idea. It just doesn't work. Oh, and there's the voltage auto step. That is the thing that the game suggested you make ages ago to plug power into Victor. Yeah. We haven't unlocked that technology yet, technically, which means technically when it says that I need to apply this power, that's meant to be supplied into Victor, which you can't do because you don't have the voltage auto step. Yeah. It's fine. It just works as is. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode here. I'm going to remind you guys, if you want to hit subscribe, you probably should, because we're going to be covering in the next episode the final door. No, not the final door. One more door. Also the next level of Victor, and then I think we can get into the end game. But we'll cover all that in the very next episode. As always, Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and hope you've definitely enjoyed the mass automation. Mass automation. I'd like to do more of this, but Techtonica doesn't require a whole lot of mass automation yet. But we'll see about in future episodes. Anyway, like I said, as always, thank you for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in the very next video. Bye.